I'm sorry, but I just don't know how to start this video after what I just saw. I never thought after watching a pay-per-view, PLE, whatever the hell you call this now. Never thought after watching a great show. It was a fantastic Survivor Series. Don't get me wrong, I loved it. It was great. All the matches were great. The women's War Games matches, the men's War Game matches, great. The one-on-one matches, the Rhea Ripley's title match, the Intercontinental match, and also the Dragon Lee and Santos Escobar. Great show. I loved it. It was amazing. I just want to put it out there that this Survivor Series was really great. And then all of a sudden, towards the end, I never thought that all that excitement just went flushing down the toilet for me. Because, of course, you know the title of this video. I just can't believe WWE brought CM Punk back. I just don't understand. But it's just, yeah, I just can't believe, I can't believe it. I just have no words for this right now. Really, I just have no words. It's just right after the Survivor Series finished, then of course I watched the press conference. So that way I thought maybe, I could just watch the press conference and just relax, see, get my thoughts afterwards. So I did that. I watched the press conference, good and everything. And now I'm making this video about my thoughts about this, and I just still don't have anything to say. I'm just, wow. Of course, most of you don't probably never saw this, because I never explained my situation about this. Is in the very beginning, I was a huge CM Punk fan, really. When he first debuted in WWE in the ECW brand back in the day, I was thinking, oh wow, this wrestler is going to be something, it's amazing. He's a straight edge. He doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, he's just straight edge. He just want to do his own thing. I'm like, and excuse me, and his wrestling abilities was amazing. I loved it. I loved the character and everything. It was great. And then all this problems starting to build up and stuff, and he, of course, the whole pipe bomb thing happened, and this and that, and I was like, wow, and everyone was against him and crap, and of course I didn't care. I just love his character. I just love the CM Punk, and he was just boom boom, speaking his mind. It's like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, but then after, and then of course all the injuries he had and everything, he starts explaining the situation and everything, and his mental state is all up there, and of course they released him, or I believe they released him, yeah, or something like that, and then he wasn't in wrestling no more. He tried to do the MMA thing, and that didn't go very well. And at the time when he left, I was still CM Punk fan when he left, even after that. And of course, when he made his return to wrestling, he made his return, you know, at the new company, AEW. And I popped big time when that happened. You know, when he first showed up right there, and oh yeah, I was going crazy like the fans was on that day when he debuted there. I was like, oh yeah, here we go. This is gonna be something, you know. It's great. And then, you know, he was doing his thing over there. He was doing great. And then suddenly we hear these stuff going on with him and the other wrestlers backstage, and then I'm like, okay, this is getting ridiculous. And and of course, what happened last year, you know, at the All Out, you know, scrum after the pay-per-view, he won the heavyweight championship, and then of course he said all this crap to, you know, certain wrestlers back then. What he said, I mean, you know what he said, you know, and I was like, are you serious? Are you seriously? You're talking this crap after you're winning the title, and I know you're hurt and everything, but then you start talking all this crap and, you know, complaining about these wrestlers you're working with now in this new company, and you're starting talking crap about them. And I'm like, are you seriously right now? In my mind I'm seeing this. And of course, after that, we hear he had an altercation with the wrestlers he mentioned. There was a fight going on, broke through, and of course they had to suspend him and suspend the other wrestlers too that was involved. And then they relinquished the title from him over there, and then we didn't hear anything about him. And of course, the wrestlers involved in there were suspended, all that stuff. And yeah, and then after reading all the things he was saying and everything and what was going on, right there in there, I just lost respect for him. Because, you know, why would you want to do this crap, you know, to your fellow co-workers, you know, your fellow wrestlers that you're helping them. And you're going back and forth, talking all this crap. You know, I'm trying not to say any swear words, you know, because I don't say swear words on my channel, and I never gonna do that, because I want to be, you know, neutral in this and everything, you know. But like I said, he just, I don't know, it's just the way he was, you know, it's just, I just lost respect with Punk. Didn't really apologize what he said and everything, and I'm like, you know what, forget this guy, you know, if he's not gonna apologize and this crap again, and I'm just not gonna follow him and this and that, and like, you know what, whatever. If he wants to go away or from wrestling, okay, that's fine. He wants to do something else, do a commentator for, you know, UFC or whatever, or MMA, or whatever he was going to do, or work behind the scenes, you know, not involved in TV, then fine, do that. But after doing what he did, it's like, no, you know, forget it. And then when Tony Khan made the announcement that Punk was returning to AEW, oh, yeah, I was pissed. I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. You know, I'm not gonna mention that. And then, you know, I was feeling this. I was not the only one that was feeling the same way. You know, when when at the arena where they announced, when Tony Khan announced that he was going to come back, there was a lot of majority of boos of that, and there's some cheering. There was some cheers about that, but it was majority all boos. And they're complaining to Tony Khan, why are you bringing him back? This and that and all that. I'm like, really? And then and then they did the whole, split thing. One for Dynamite, one for Collision. And then when they first debuted Collision, excuse me, and they said that he was going to be on Collision only. And I'm like, okay, so he's going to be on Collision. I'm not going to watch Collision. That's simple. So I've been watching only Dynamite, and then I haven't watched Collision since he was there. Even when he left AEW, when they fired, like, terminate him over there after the incident from All In Wembley Stadium. After that situation, I was like, you know what? That's it. He's gone. Good. But then even after that, I still haven't watched an episode of Collision from now. Right now, I haven't seen a single episode. So all I've been watching was Dynamite. That's it. Heck, not even Rampage. I was watching. I mean, I did watch Rampage when they first debuted and everything. I was like, okay, I've seen some episodes from Rampage, but I've never seen a single episode of Collision. Never. I don't know if I'm ever gonna watch Collision. I don't know. Maybe someday I will see one episode. Maybe not. I don't know. But as of right now, I haven't seen a single episode of that yet. Only Dynamite, and sometimes I'll watch Rampage. And that's it. And now we get to here. Survivor Series, November 25th, 2023. There's a lot of rumors going on saying CM Punk might return. And they say, oh no, this is all, there's no way he's going to show up. And say, oh yeah, he's going to show up, this and that. And it's like, oh no, he's going to show up because, Survivor Series is in Chicago, and CM Punk's from Chicago, and he's going to be there, and this and that. And I'm like, well, yeah, there's a good chance, but I didn't think he was gonna do, show up and everything. And he's back. He's back in WWE, and of course, when he made his appearance, he was gonna get the biggest pop over there because. It's in Chicago. He's from Chicago, and of course he's going to receive a pop, big time, no matter what. He's from Chicago. That's plain and simple, and that's fine. I mean, there were some boos I heard during that cheering. There's still some people there that are booing him, but the majority there were cheers. And he's gonna have the biggest he's gonna have the biggest pop in Chicago. That's fine. But what happens when he goes to other arenas? What's going to be the reaction? What's going to be the reaction for that? It's going to be more boos than cheers. It's going to be half and half, or it's going to be more cheers and less boos. It depends. Depends where they go. It depends what arenas they're going to be at, what states they're going to be at. We're going to see how it goes. But for me, for my reaction, I kind of wish I did a reaction video of him showing up. And I was major pissed seeing him showing up. And like I said, I should have made a reaction video of him of him showing up, you see my reaction, and you're gonna be like, wow. Like imagine, okay, like imagine, just imagine like Paul Heyman. You know, he's saying, you know, screaming no at the top of his on the top of his voice. You know, he's just like screaming, you know, he was like, no, no, you know, like really loud. Imagine Paul Heyman saying that, you know, just, you know, going like that, you know, screaming, no, no. That's what I did when I saw that. I screamed like no, like 3 or 4 times at my TV with my hands on my head, with the shock face on me. And then after that, you know, my eyes was just glued on the screen. And after that reaction, seeing him, my shocked face turned into anger. And I had like a pissed off look in my face. Just watching him on the screen. All the way till they show it, until they finally, you know, transition to what they show, what happened on the pay-per-view, you know, all the matches and everything. And you know, I completely lost it, you know, this and that. And of course at the end they show, you know, if you saw the pay-per-view, you know what I'm talking about. You know, after they show the winners of the men's war games, you know, they're all raising their hands and everything, and then they slowly faded, and they show CM Punk again on the screen in slow-mo, and then he's like looking at the crowd and everything, and I just had, well, I was doing like this all the time I was watching it, and then I literally like was grabbed my fist, and I was like banging on my leg really hard. I was like going like boom, 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 boom. I was like really, really pissed off at that. I finally get up. I was about to slam my fist on the wall here, but I came inch close, hitting one of my figures right here on the wall. I was like, I just like, I was literally about to hit it, and I just woke up and like, wait a minute. I was like inches away from hitting one of my figures on the wall and smashing it. I'm like, wow. But yeah, it's CM Punk is back in WWE. And I just can't believe it. And then, of course, when that happened, my friend called me up, and he asked me, like, did you just see what I just saw? And I said, yep, I can't believe it. And he said, I can't believe WWE pulled the trigger on this. And I had to stop him there, and I said, no, WWE didn't pull the trigger on this. WWE launched a nuke. They launched a freaking nuke on this. And he agreed. So we'll see how this goes, and how everything is, you know. And also, you know, well, you know, scratch that. If he has really changed, then we'll see. We'll see how he goes. We'll see how it is. If he's really changed. If he's going to be the same douchebag as he was in AEW, then the hell with him. You know? But if he's really changed, and willing to work with the system, and hope everything goes fine. If then we can see some great stories going on in WWE with CM Punk. That'll be fine. But we just have to wait and see. And also, like a few months ago, if you follow Grim on YouTube, for Silly Super Pop channel or the Grim Experience, a few months ago he made a video regarding about certain wrestlers, what he thinks and what he thinks about them and everything. And in one of the videos he mentioned CM Punk, and he mentions that his thoughts of him and what CM Punk really thinks of him, because he tells a story about he found out what CM Punk thought of him, and so it was bad. So if you ever see his video, go check that video out. I think it's on Grim Experience, his channel. That's his channel name, Grim Experience. And check the video, and you'll see it. But in that video, he talks about what he thinks CM Punk should do. And I agree with Grim, what he said, and that if CM Punk can go to like therapy and like work out his differences, his anger issues, or whatever he has, if he can manage to get that under control, and and apologizes, really for what he did, and he said he's sorry, and he really means it, then yeah, I wouldn't mind cheering for him again. But until that day, I'm not going to do crap. Really, I'm not. But like I said, if he has changed, I got to see it. And if he doesn't, then the hell with him. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, I was gonna, like I mentioned, I could have made a video of my reaction of him showing up, but yeah, but that didn't happen. But at least I tell you what was going on. So yeah, so that's just my thoughts of him, of how was his returning to WWE, and we'll see how this goes. So, like I said, man, this is something. But we'll see. So, yeah, I guess that's it for this video. And let me know in the comments below what you think of CM Punk's return. Are you excited for him coming back? You're not excited? Are you pissed off? Are you so happy? Let me know. Yeah, let me know. We'll chat on the comments. Let me know, really. I really want to know what your thoughts are. And like I said, we'll see how this ride goes. Alright, that's all for this video about this. And as always, if you like this video or any of my videos on my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you like. Share, like, and comment on this video and my past videos as well. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that way you get notified every time I upload any videos on my channel, and do the same thing with your other favorite YouTubers as well. Alright, and as always, this is 327 Starman, and you guys have a wonderful day.